Okay. Restroom. Then what is this? Huh. I will see about that in a moment. Excuse me. Sorry, Amelia. Restroom. Okay, so this is interesting. Excuse me. Sorry. Sealed bundle. A part of me is thinking it's just going to be like a big magnet or something. Amelia? Do you mind if I just take a look up here? Like, I'll shut the door behind myself, just in case. Okay, so everything in here is still stealing. Say that 5 times fast. Oh, these are some nice loungers. These are like couples chairs. Not quite love seats, but not quite chairs either. I like it. Okay, so she actually lives here, I guess? I really want to help Amelia. There's so many people in this town I want to help. Okay, so this is meant to be public. That's why there's this public awning. Don't know why it's all labeled as theft, though. Don't... I'm wondering, since there's such an emphasis on everything, you know, more or less within these walls belonging to Spacer's Choice, wonder if there's possibly tracking or something, like some kind of immediate penalty for theft. Old General Store. Hello?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
So, corporate hasn't visited in quite a while. That's good to know.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I have some questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Cannery.
Go right ahead.
Questions? Anyone I should...
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers
Such a
me.
corporate
Like he's not
thing.
one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Hmm.
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself that would make it true. No one in their right mind. The blister on my ass is pretty...
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Dude.
Go right ahead.
A broken vending machine. Triptease. What is this? Oh, it's a cash register, I believe. Okay. Okay, I already spoke with them, just continuing to tread the outer skirts. That's the church. I'd rather learn a bit more about the vicar before I interact with them if I can. These guys look like something from Wall-E. Water purification, maybe? Hello?
You some sort of freelancer?
I like her voice. I have to find the voice actors who played the, like, corporate NPCs. Hold on, what's it?
I'm sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Got my sights on you.
If you say so. It is admittedly interesting that you can't see their faces. Like, they... Okay, no, that guy is dressed the same. Tannery, Emerald Vale of Terra 2... Hello? Hello! What a lovely town.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
Wilson.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
The plague to die in the sick
Ah,
house.
shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
So, it can be spread like a normal disease? Or, not a disease, like a normal infection or virus? Plague? What is this? Ah! That could have ended much worse. Mock apple juice. I am in someone's house. Workbench. Let's not mess with someone's house. Hi.
Hey.
Appropriate, I guess? The constable.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
So they get rations. That's good to know. means extra food will go a long way in negotiations. Or even different food. Music box. So now the question becomes, who is hiding their belongings in these scattered places?
Wish we had some better rations.
I
Know how you
imagine
feel.
Doc Maybell Burgess, Bertie Cotton, and Trim. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me talk to the constable. Hi.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with the Marauder problem, I'm for hire. Questions?
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
There are margins of curiosity. Okay.
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life.
I can tell.
I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation,
Okay.
also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a
Flattery
bureaucrat.
won't get you anywhere with me.
Ha!
The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
You alright?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
A scientist acquainted. Yeah, why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. Kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here. I'm going to remain as neutral as possible, so I'm gonna go with 2.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Okay.
Something to report? As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Goodbye. Okay. Bounty records. Closed bounties. Okay. Open bounties. Nuremberg Gill. Days of Cannery. Hey. Let's just wander.
Better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
Hello there, Esther. You've got nice hair.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay, so you're not relevant yet, I would guess. That's why you're so curt. Okay, so this is the cantina. I've made my way back around. So now I need to start kind of working inward. I think the best thing to do first is go to this church.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
That's not how the universe works at all.
Carry on.
I mean, do I have a bag? Oh, no, 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 not in the chapel, for the love of all things good. Okay, desk.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Actually, is there a way to... That scared the...
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity. Truth? Veridad? Okay. Okay, so I can't close these doors. That's interesting. I cannot sit. Forgive me for standing.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
How did you know I'm
I've never seen you before. And there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Fair enough. And I'm not an ass, that makes one of us. You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader. Yeah.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Do you have any opinions on the matter?
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Would you stop trying to make me a braggart? And why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you.
Okay.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome, tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. 2.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems like the authorities would be interested to hear. I'll need 3.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay. I'm gonna take that as my dismissal. So that's very interesting. So very interesting. What? Is this supposed to be the equivalent of a sewer grate? So is this the cannery? It would certainly seem so. Edgewater. Spacer's Choice. Okay. Time to meet up with the town leader, but that will wait until next time. So this has been really fun so long, so far, but I will talk to you guys next time.